I'll just work it out. Perhaps there. It was an unexpected turn of events. Just when we were preparing for another long van adventure, the garage mechanic told us that something that could end our van life. He refused to actually do the test, the road fitness test, which is called Musaki in Hungarian. Apparently, what's in the logbook must match what is in the van. So if it just says a van, that means it has to be an empty van. If it's been converted to a camper van, then it has to state that on the logbook, and you have to do quite a complicated procedure to get it registered as a camper van, which we did not do because it was not necessary last time we did the test. So the sad news is we have to take everything out and put it back to the state of an empty van. It was painful to smash what we'd worked on so hard, but we could do nothing. We have no choice but to dismantle it completely or get it recertified. As to what we're going to do after that, we honestly do not know, but one thing is for sure, we needed to take the van for its last adventure trip before we strip it out completely, and we thought about Romania. We always planned to visit Romania, so we thought this is our chance, but only for 1 week. That's it, just rest our minds and body from the bad news. We left in the morning, all ready to drive the 450 kilometers to Timisoara, the nearest big city in Romania close to the Hungarian border. Like London had about 60 years ago. More 60 years ago, probably 70 years ago. A lot of trolley buses. Our first park up for the night is in Mako, the last town in Hungary before crossing to Romania. Unfortunately, it was a site of an ongoing carnival, blasting with techno music. So despite the darkness, we moved away and found another one in the center.
Good morning from Mako. It's the 1st of May.
We're getting into it. We really like it. We had a quiet night, surprisingly, despite being near the center of Mako.
Where's the boy? Hello, boy. Papa putting out your beddings.
Mako is a glorious provincial town with historic buildings. We read that it is the onion capital of Hungary and the birthplace of Joseph Pulitzer. Not everybody knows that Pulitzer, of the Pulitzer Prizes fame, was a Hungarian and was sent to America at the age of 17 as an army recruit. The next day at the border to Romania, the queue was really long, probably because of the long Labor Day weekend holiday. Romania has just recently joined the Schengen earlier this year, so we thought there wouldn't be any more checks at the border. Unfortunately, they still do, at least for now. The no border checks apply only to the airports, not on the land. As soon as we entered Romania, what we noticed straight away was the wooden crosses with the image of Christ painted on both sides, very different from what we were used to seeing in Western Europe.
So this is our first stop here, just past the border to Romania. And what's interesting to note are those drainage that just prop up high.
Also noticeable are the many different churches just in one village or town. Romania is a very religious country. It has many different religious denominations.
So we're now at the center of Timisoara.
It was quite a challenge looking for appropriate parking in Timisoara. All are paying and usually not allowed for overnight stay. But thanks to Park for Night, we found this car park at the university grounds, and because of the Labour Day holidays, it's almost empty. It's just a few minutes walk to the town centre, which was ideal.
So we saw these people sitting down there. So the boat is in Lidl, one lei.
1 lei 20.
1 lei 20. Okay, so 22 centimes then. And baguette is just over 2 lei, which is like 40 centimes, 45 centimes. Wow.
We find the university parking not only noisy with road traffic, but it's also because we are surrounded by buildings. Thanks for Park for Night, we found this parking at the zoo, which has now closed down.
And
It's at the edge of the forest and really perfect. It's the season of our cassia flowers, and we saw bunches of them everywhere where we went, so we picked some to cook like patties for lunch. Just fried with a bit of batter, really delicious. At the end of the zoo is a lake, exactly what Charlie needed, as he's been very hot and could enjoy some swimming. Next to the zoo is this anti-communist resistance monument erected in memory of the political prisoners who were executed on this spot on July 16, 1949.
Roșu. Din 20 de lei.
Roșu.
Na. Da.
so this is their money. 1 liu or lei is 20 cents of a euro. And we ordered ice cream. It's good.
Wow!
Wow! Oh my goodness! Johnny has an ice cream. He loves ice cream.
He will love it.
I'm videoing it. Thank you. So not only us are eating ice cream. Look at that boy. Charlie, he wants to see the tram. Charlie. He wants to see the tram, Charlie. Okay, yeah. So it's langus like in Hungary, and they also have it here in Romania.
And garlic, yeah?
Yes. And this. So we're just trying it. Share. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Timisoara is the birthplace of the 1989 revolution that toppled the Ceausescu regime, so fierce gun battles were everywhere in the city at that time. Timisoara is sometimes called Little Vienna because of its Baroque and Secessionist or Viennese Art Nouveau buildings. In 1716, the Austrian army conquered the city, kicked the Turks out who had occupied it for 164 years and made Timisoara a province of the Habsburg monarchy.
Cheers, Santo.
It became a European capital of culture in 2023.
So we're having this. Bon appetito. Sinado. God is looking at you, Johnny.
We wanted to see some rural scenery, so with the help of Google Maps, we left Timisoara and went driving towards more remote villages about 30 or 40 kilometers away. We did not find the most beautiful villages, but were lucky to have stumbled upon the wine-growing region. It reminded us so much of the great vineyards of France and Italy. Desperate to find a park-up where we could rest a bit and have lunch, as we had been driving for more than an hour, we stopped at this car park at a wine-producing factory.
Poor Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, thanks for a wine container. He doesn't mind because he's in the cooler.
Always wanting loving. Always wanting.
Wanting is loving. Loving. So that's why.
So we'll try this cheese. And there's a taste test.
We wanted to try some Romanian specialities, so we bought this cheese, which is very cheap, about €1 per 100 grams. It's made from sheep's milk. Texture is a bit like that of Greek feta cheese, but more salty. Not far from the shop is a public playground for both children and teenagers. Romanian children are lucky to have these facilities provided by their local government.
Our first time to fill up here in Romania. That's the shower tank.
It's the Orthodox Easter Sunday today, and Maria is keen to make another visit to the Romanian Orthodox Cathedral. We already visited it on our first day in Timisoara, and it is just breathtakingly beautiful. It is the second tallest church in Romania and listed in the National Register of Historic Monuments. Although built in Neo-Moldavian style, it has elements of the late Renaissance, Ottoman and Byzantine style of architecture. While in Romania, we have to try their local beer. It's actually quite good. We saw the boat waiting for passengers, so we thought it would be fun to try it. The ticket is very cheap, 1 lei per person, 1 lei 2 for Charlie. That's about 20 centimes.
1 lei, Charlie's ticket. 1 lei.
It was lunchtime, and how lucky we were to have stumbled upon the river restaurant.
So because it's Easter today, they gave us this.
It's fish.
Oh, fish carp.
The food was delicious. I ordered breaded carp with Romanian polenta.
Carp?
Carp.
This is Romanian polenta.
Maria had the stew of wild boar and Romanian sausages with polenta as well.
That's why I want to try their traditional food. And this is my share of the fish. It looks good. Wow, we ordered one, but they made it too. Beautiful, thank you.
The dessert is out of this world. Really tasty.
It's like profiterole.
Go.
So this is where we had our meal. Beautiful dish. And the cathedral. Just 900 meters to our parking. Oh, no wonder it smells. This is the entrance. And that's the restaurant there. Oh, they have upstairs.
No, we didn't.
So good morning. This is our last morning in Timisoara. We're going now. We've been here 3 days. So much parts here. So we drove 9 kilometers from the city center to find a bin to throw our rubbish and have breakfast.
After leaving the university car park, we went to the lake car park as we needed to find a bin to throw some of the rubbish.
First time to make pancake here.
We had breakfast of pancake with the Easter eggs of yesterday. We needed to take a shower, so we drove into the fields, our shower water, and just let it soak into the ground. Before crossing the border to Hungary, we thought we should stay another night in Romania, and we found from Park 4 Night this old riverside car park of an abandoned factory,
Oh, what's that noise?
which has now been converted into a green park. It was very pleasant.
Try this. Okay, Charlie, this is our first aperitivo board in Romania.
Yep. About 67 kilometers from Timisoara, and we're now close to the Hungarian border. Nice evening, and that's why.
There's a stork in the stork nest.
Maria wanted to visit another Orthodox church before we finally leave Romania.
So we just went past. Nobody's manning the kiosk. There's no queue. Okay, so we just stopped for 5 minutes here at the Hungarian border. They asked for our ID, passports,
Checked us, there were no immigrants.
and asked if there's migrant. So back in Hungary.
Another 85 kilometers to home. We made one last stop that was quite unexpected, a monument that gave us the goose pimples. During World War II, this town of Nagybajon was the place where one of the fiercest clashes between the Soviet and German armies took place. It is a memorial to more than 1,300 Soviet soldiers who died here.